subs, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. If I don't get into streaming you guys, bro, if I don't get into fucking streaming you game, bro, I'm finna break in that something. You
Hold up. Damn, what is Miles Morales done did, boy? Says he deserved his failure. Video by Hello Yasin.
What's poppin', y'all? Kai Cenat got these guys in an absolute chokehold because one of his formerly recurring guests, NPC Miles Morales, Spider-Man, this guy lost his mind when he found out that he wasn't accepted into Streamer University.
Bro, on God, this is why I don't talk to y'all in this community, bro. This is why I don't f with this community, bro. This is why I don't f with y'all, bro. Y'all can 35,000 watch me, bro, but not tune into the Switch, bro. 1,000 is watching me, but ain't nobody dropping a sub, ain't nobody showing love, bro. Y'all steady be in my stream talking about some. Why don't you express yourself? Why don't you talk about real shit, bro? Talk about this, talk about that. And when I talk about this, bro, y'all be trolling. Y'all be trolling me, bro, all the time, bro. I'm tired of, bro. What's wrong with my community, gang? For what? And Kai, you know they finna troll worse, bro. You know they finna, oh, you ain't making it in the stream of you? Damn, this ain't making it in the Clover Boys, and he ain't making it in the stream of you. Damn, you ain't living in the mansion, bro? What happened? Kai don't, these don't fuck with you. God damn, bro. Fuck, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. The only thing that I'm thinking when he's saying all this and he not done yet, right? And he said, I'm finna quit. That's crazy, man. At least put finna. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, I think that he was building a community of people who kind of like he was on that whole trend where people was doing the whole AI. Yeah, all that stuff. He was doing that with the whole Miles Morales thing, but I don't think that builds a community. You know what I'm saying? And I do think this is the Kai Cenat effect. Like, it's the same thing, the LeBron effect. Like, when you go around a guy that got such a large fan base and you're around him for a little bit, but then you're not around him no more. Yeah, these people might check on you here and there, but that love don't really trickle down to you the same way. So it's like you may have a following, but you may not really have a community that will follow you to Twitch.
10,000 subs every night, bro. I help you get your 1,000,000 subs, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. If I don't get into streaming you guys, bro, if I don't get into fucking streaming you game, bro, I'm finna break in that something. You
hold up.
Come on, bro. If I don't get into streaming you guys, bro, if I don't get
that
into
wasn't no real blick, bro.
Game, bro, I'm finna break in that something. You finna let me in there, bro. You finna give me a chance to be me, bro. You finna get to know the real me, nigga.
You done had your chance,
So
though.
first off, the level of entitlement on this guy is insane. Like, Kai Cenat not only helped get him more visible, because that guy, the whole NPC shtick was falling off by the time this guy even showed up to Streamer University. So, or not Streamer University, to Mafiathon. So Kai Cenat helped that keep going. Kai Cenat put paper in this guy's pocket. He gave him money. He gave him a car. He allowed him to meet the real Miles Morales voice actor. He helped mentor him. He had him on stream for 30 days straight for Mafiathon 3. He put his face in front of millions of people. Tens of millions of people actually saw it. And then he let him do his thing after. And what has he done since? Complain. Well, in this specific clip. But I did do a little bit of looking to see, like, okay, what did this guy do after the Mafiathon, right? Because that, of course, had to be his peak. Mafiathon was like November of 2025, was it? Or 2024? Because he took a really long break. No, it was 2025. And this is the funny thing you see with this guy. So he was a part of 2 Mafiathons. He was part of Mafiathon 2 that happened in 2024, and he was a part of Mafiathon 3 that happened in 2025. So check this out, right? Like, I don't come without paperwork. So we pulled up this guy's Twitch, the NPC Miles Morales guy, right? His Twitch is leaksworld_. So we've got his paperwork here. So after November of 2024, that's right after Mafiathon 2, he he was doing Mafiathon 2 while Kai Cenat was asleep, and he streamed the next month. So December he would stream, and he streamed a lot. He streamed like 576 hours, and he gained 100,000 followers right after Mafiathon 2. This isn't even Mafiathon 3. He was averaging 935 viewers. In January of 2025, he was averaging 400 viewers, which 400 viewers is a very solid amount. That's a good viewership. 356 hours streamed. So now he's following up the momentum. Wait, what happens in February and for the rest of the year? Man, he barely streams. Streamed 53 hours in February of 2025. 53 hours. Keep in mind, this guy, he had previously been homeless. He wanted an opportunity to do something different. He did something different, and then he just fell off. Stopped streaming. I don't know if he was streaming on TikTok instead, but if he had motion on Twitch, and Twitch is the platform where Kai Cenat put him on, Mafiathon was happening on Twitch exclusively. Mafiathon 2 and 3, Streamer University is going to be a little bit different, but just look at it. March 2025, 32 hours streamed, 49 hours streamed on April. And
yeah, at that point, bro, you just basically blowing your opportunity. You crashing out, but if you see your numbers like going down, you know, usually like when you see your numbers go down, it usually makes you say, oh shit, that's a fire under your ass. Like, oh shit, I need to get back to work and go harder, you know. But like bro said, just that NPC niche, that shtick that bro talking about, yeah, that kind of died out, man. So it's like, if you didn't bring anything else to the table, it's gonna be hard for you to, I guess, keep going with that act and that character, because at some point that's not a character that can last, in my opinion, man. Like a lot of man, I'm a firm believer in that Twitch is a platform for personalities. You gotta have a personality, man, and if you don't got one, make one. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you keep it's something that can last, you know. Not everybody can be funny. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be the charming guy. Not everybody, but you can be something that, you know, brings eyes to you besides like crashing out and shit.
He probably saw the numbers. He was like, man, screw this. 53-hour stream. Then he just starts streaming random stuff. Initially, it was just chatting, and then he would just do a bunch of different games, just random stuff. And in August, he would stream a decent amount, 77 hours. I'm like, okay, that's an okay amount. But in September, that's when he barely streamed. But that would lead up to the Mafiathon for 2025. So Mafiathon 3, 2025. Actually, no, it makes more sense. Mafiathon was September of 2025. It's really interesting that he does the Mafiathon when people are going into school. And then October, he streams a lot after Mafiathon. So he gets another jump. Keep in mind, another opportunity. And Mafiathon 3, even bigger. He gains 48,000 followers this time. He streams 547 hours in October. In November, he streams 260 hours. So it falls down, but these are big numbers. And then what does he do in December? He streams 60 hours. So it's like, what the hell happened, dog? And especially December, January is when a lot of kids, a lot of people, school.
Bro, he jumped off the wagon. He was doing it with Kai, but he ain't put that same amount of energy into his own self. He was only doing it while he was around Kai because it was so easy. Oh shit, I could just turn my stream on, and as long as I'm around these guys, I'm gonna have content, bro. But that's where the talent lies with good streamers. Is you may not have content, bro. You better go make some, make going to the grocery store some content, make going shopping some content, make going to the beach some content, bro. You can make content out of anything once you got the numbers, bro. They will watch you do whatever you doing. But that's where the talent lies at, bro.
Age are off. That's when they're going to have the most time to just watch content. So December, January, this guy barely streams 60 hours in December. January of 2026, 50 hours. And then in February, this guy streamed 11 hours. And then in March, how much did he stream? 82 hours. I don't know if this is when it got announced. No, I think it was, this guy's barely streamed ever since. So between February and now, he streamed like less than 160 hours. So over like 4 or 5 months. This guy doesn't want it bad enough. And then he says, like, yo, give me an opportunity. You got 2 opportunities. You got Mafiathon 2. You got Mafiathon 3. You got all of these different followers. Now, I will say, there is a little bit of, because I got to be fair. So I was like, yo, what the hell is going on with Office Drummer? Because Office Drummer is also a guy that he was on there as, I wouldn't say a gimmick, but was that guy consistent? Now, I will say, right after, he did his own, like, drummer-thon or whatever it is. So he did that, but he has not streamed much as of late. Like April, May, and February, he streamed like 55 hours, 20 hours, 49 hours. Granted, October of 2025, that guy streamed 700 hours. It was right after Mafiathon. He did his own like thon thing. And then he took November off, I think, before he came back in December. But this guy is quite consistent. And he was consistent way before that. Like you look back at 2022, this guy's been streaming ever since. So he's consistently streamed, and he's a growing streamer for the most part. Like he'll lose followers. Like he gained followers in July, but that's because Mafiathon was announced. So he'll filter followers here and there. But Office Drummer's a guy that's actually got a talent. This guy plays the drums. He's a well-recognized brand that isn't somebody else's brand. It's him, as opposed to kind of riding off of the Miles Morales Spider-Man thing. And I don't know why this guy has Leaks World as his like face or his name. It's hard to find him.
That is crazy, bro. And bro, being a smaller creator, I think one of the first things that you got to think about is branding. How are you going to come off? How are you going to look? Everything. Because you got like somebody like, for example, Moist Critical, but on YouTube, he's Penguin Zero. But I think it's a little bit different for him because his name was so large somewhere else kind of first. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, whatever it is. But when you this guy, you know, and not saying nothing bad about him by saying that, you need to lock in that branding, bro. Put Miles Morales NPC or something like that. Do something that attach you to the identity you are on camera. You know what I'm saying? Do something that tie you into that. That way people know how to find you. Because Leaks World, bro, that make me think either one, like your name got my like leak in it, or even bigger than that, I'm thinking you're like a Twitter page, bro. That's the first thing I'm gonna think. You a Twitter page with some type of leak drama. You know what I'm saying? That is the very first thing I'm thinking, bro. But I think the Office Drummer dude got into streaming.
It's hard to find this guy's stream. Everybody knows him as NPC Miles Morales. It's kind of like NBA Youngboy, right? Until they hit you with the cease and desist, you keep it pushing. And NPC Miles Morales, like, you don't have to play the role of Miles Morales, but you just got to put that out there. And the problem is, that's also how everybody came to know him. And Kai Cenat encouraged this guy, and what did this guy do? He didn't make nothing shake. He didn't collaborate with people. Keep in mind, this guy could have collaborated with anybody after Mafiathon 3. That's like superhuman levels of clout, and he chose not to. So what are we gonna do here? We can't blame anybody but himself. I get another opportunity. Come on, man. 2 strikes was enough. I think for Kai Cenat, he was like, you know how they say 3 strikes, you're out? He was like, listen, he took the J. Cole line. He said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I was just thinking that. He wasn't
going to go for the fool me 3 times, F the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. He wasn't, or what is it, load the buzz down rolly, avalanche? That wasn't going to happen with this guy. Yeah. So I think this is sucker move by Miles Morales. This could have been an opportunity for him to just say like, yo, you know I haven't been working as hard, but I'm going to grind to get in. He could have just showed up, found a way to show up. Nah, I don't think people should be showing up. They're going to have tight security on that campus. So yeah, I think the biggest problem here was this guy. He's a victim of his own misdirection, laziness. Like you got game from the best streamer in the game. You got money from him. You got a car from him, and you just got everything handed to you for playing another person's role, mind you. And now you're complaining?
Bro, it's like the same thing. Like when Aiden Ross had that shit going on, he put like a little stream group together, and he was like docking not docking their eyes, but checking their eyes, bro. Seeing how long, you know, what type of work was you putting in? Because just like Kai Cenat, bro, Aiden Ross had a platform. So it's like, if people know that you with me and I'm giving you this opportunity, what in the world could you be doing to jack this off? That make no sense, bro. What could you, laziness, bro? You gonna tell me you gonna trade in your potential for laziness? Fam, you go rob a bank, bro. if you gonna just jack it off like that, go do something that you might be able to come out on top. But laziness, bro, you gonna jack your potential off of something like laziness because you wanna not do this. You wanna reap the benefits of it. That's just crazy, man. It's so many good. Look, bro, if you a small creator like me, and you know what, you probably better at this than me. I hope you blow up, bro. Because some people like this, man, they get cheat codes like this, and they get to ascend, bro. And then there's people like you and me that gotta work for it, bro. So keep working, bro. Keep working. If you that guy, man, or you that girl, keep working, man. You got it.
Man, get the hell out of here. You know how they say, like, don't cast pearls before swine? That's what Kai Cenat did for this guy. He gave him nothing. He gave him fresh oysters. Like, it's one of those oysters that you open up and he's got like 16 pearls in there, and you're just shocked. Like Mr. Krabs' eyes popping out of his sockets type of shock. And he just threw him right into the trash. So yeah, this guy, unfortunately, well, shout out to Office Drummer. He's a good recurring cast. Glad he made it. I'm not gonna say I'm not glad that this guy made it, but I definitely don't like the way that he reacted. And he's blackballed. Like, let's just say that. He's probably blackballed right now. Like, remember I told you guys another streamer?
Bro, he hit that, you know, I don't know if that was real, but
was blackballed, but we might get into him a little bit later. And I'm gonna see how in the next one, man. I don't want to go off of too hard.
Then, man.
What's popping up?
Yo, that's definitely crazy. I'm caught in the loop of how can you just jack your mat like that, man? You don't care, like, bruh. Witnessing somebody forcefully try to ride the coattail of somebody who's popping is some of the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, bro. And I hate that shit, bro. Like, get your own motion, especially when the motherfucker done gave you 2 times at bat. You know what I'm saying? You done had 2 times to shoot this ball, man. You done threw it out of bounds both times. Dumbass. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That don't make no sense to me, man. But look, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do y'all think I'm overreacting? Do y'all think that maybe he deserve another chance? Is it something that he got going on that I don't know about, we don't know about? Whatever it is, put it in the comments on how you feel about it. Let me know. Right? I write back. Anyway, I'm out here. I'm on to the next one. Peace, y'all. Wojo out.